so we got the Retributors from Astartes explained by an Australian. But before we get into the video, I just want to say, man, make sure you guys comment down below a Christmas tree emoji to be entered into the Christmas giveaway that will be announced on December 25th, which is Christmas. Other than that, man, anybody who've already, commented down below, the Christmas tree emoji is already entered, so you don't have to, comment anymore. You can if you want to, just for the memes, but you're already entered in. For people who haven't, just comment down below a Christmas tree, and you'll be entered into the giveaway, and the winner will be announced on YouTube and on Instagram as well. And then, yeah, it'll go on from there. Other than that, man, let's get to it. Let's go.
G'day, guys and gal.
Majorkill!
Astartes is the single greatest work of art in regards to truly portraying how terrifying a Space Marine is when you're in their way.
True. Real quick. Whenever I actually reacted to the Astartes 1 video or Astartes 2 video, bro, that was crazy. And then I heard that Gamesworkshop actually gave bro a contract. I heard that they gave bro a fat contract. I'm talking about SGA Oklahoma City Thunder max 5-year contract. It was nasty.
One guy made the entire 5-part video series with outstanding sound editing, textures, animation, modeling, effects. Even the plot and lore he crafted himself were amazing.
Look, y'all, look.
Modeling, effect series.
Bro, snap. And this, let me see, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Bro, he made all this in a 2-year span, bro. Snapped on them boys.
With outstanding sound editing, textures, animation, modeling, effects. Even the plot and lore he crafted himself were amazing. One guy. The Mad Lad also created his own custom Space Marine chapter, the Retributors, which from the video's supplement lore and his Ask Me Anything, we have gathered enough lore for them to create this video. Today I'll be explaining the lore of the Retributors Space Marine Homebrew chapter. There isn't an insane amount of info lurking on these guys, but with the brief snapshot we do have, it's clear that they are one of the most badass and unique Space Marine chapters out there. Name a Space Marine chapter that has no colours and never talks other than the Retributors. Checkmate, kiddo. A lot of people wonder why I never did a part 5 Astartes reaction, considering it was the easiest way to get views for the following 2 weeks after.
Duh. Duh. What we talking about? Duh. And I even know there was an Astartes part 5. Yo, if y'all really want me to, we can definitely check out Astartes 5, y'all. Let's keep it real for what it is. Hey, just let me know.
It dropped. And that's because A, it went live while I was live streaming, so I did a live viewing, and B, video reaction videos purely engineered towards getting views are cringy. Besides, me and Astartes were hacked at the same time, so we're pretty much blood brothers. Also, he's a Kiwi, which is like Australia's cousins. If it's not immediately obvious, all the images and footage used in this video were created by
Alright, react to it.
Creator of the Astartes project. I hope I got his name right. Please check out his video series below after this. Link will be in the description and comments.
Y'all, I think I already reacted to it, y'all.
Below. Let's get into it. The Retributors are a loyalist Space Marine chapter. Created in an unknown founding, they are successor chapter of the Imperial Fists. At a base level, this means they're very pragmatic and logical, preferring to be efficient rather than showboat. This does actually put them in a stark contrast to the Black Templars who, whilst they share the same gene father...
Bro, what's so crazy about this entire situation is, bro, I thought that Gamesworkshop, I thought Warhammer made this. I didn't think it was one dude that made this, bro. Bro, Warhammer made this, bro. No, I'm sorry. The one dude made this. At first, bro, I said for years. Well, technically it's been multiple. No, it's been 1 year. Bro, since whenever I first reacted to this, y'all, I thought that Warhammer Gamesworkshop actually made this. I didn't know. I probably didn't know until probably whenever I reacted to the newest Astartes trailer that came out a few months ago, or that came out 4 or 5 months ago. Bro, I didn't know that one dude actually made that. I think the newest Astartes video, Astartes trailer, whatever, I think Gamesworkshop partnered up with them or whatever. Then they actually made it.
Mr. Dawn are the equivalent of weaponized autism, whilst the Retributors, same gene father, Mr. Dawn, are...
Bro. Yo, this looks absolutely fire. Bro, I need this. I need this, y'all. I need this pronto. I need this immediately, bro. See, this something like this. Let me really get in my bag real quick. If I wore this, bro, I would wear this to the club. You get what I'm saying? Like, and don't tell nobody, cause like, you know, whatever, bro. I would put this on. I'll wear this to the club, bro. And then, you know, to the girls that I really like, I low key be like, this is my real face. Like, I'll have like a little voice filter or whatever, bro. I'll be like, yo, you really like me? You know, would you like me without the mask? Of course I would, bro. This is my real face, and I show my real face, clear skin and everything. Oh my god, you look so handsome. Take it off. No, I can't. I gotta mask my identity. That's what I would tell her. Like, seriously, like, I need something like this, bro. This is hard. Wow.
The equivalent of weaponized autism, whilst the Retributors are extremely efficient. The only real thing that these two cousin chapters share is how relentless and ruthless they are. The simple markings, lack of war cries, no hesitation and no paint job all tie together perfectly to show what these boys are about. Interestingly, despite their lack of heraldry and showboating, they have an unbelievably badass symbol which likely represents how well they excel at punching people's faces in. Throughout their board,
and they were like really brutal as well. Like, I didn't know how brutal they were until like I actually seen like the first like Astartes trailer or whatever. But them boys is brutal, bro. Like, man, like oh my goodness.
Action seen in the Astartes series, they just never stop. Everything is deliberate. They are met with fierce tactically driven resistance, ambushes, heavy weaponry, and even psychers, yet they push on, never taking a single moment they didn't need to. This relentlessness is also likely what makes them so resistant. Taking a single moment they...
Yo, he stopped and was like, yo, who is that? Yo, he really locked in for a second. He said, like, who is that?
Didn't need to. This relentlessness is also likely what makes them so resistant to warp attacks. As the Astartes are approaching the Xeno Orb, which isn't a Yulvath arch, you dumb cunt, stop pretending you know shit when you clearly fucking don't, you weak.
Oh, this is whenever him and Arts was beefing. Dang. Yo, should I check out Arts, y'all, or nah? Like, do y'all like Arts Warhammer? I never seen his videos before.
He's all dick neckbeard. It hits them with psychic blasts, likely attempting to incapacitate them or control them. They resist every blast, and the orbs even say to each other, I quote, "We have all failed, the Astartes deny our touch," after the blasts. This made me even more impressed when the Inquisitor, who is also a trained and sanctioned psyker, ends up being possessed by one of the orbs despite it being heavily suppressed. The orbs that blast the Astartes were not suppressed. Their ruthlessness is again displayed by how quickly they completely creamed that Inquisitor once he was possessed. There was no, oh dear, oh no my friend, it was just whee, smash, blam blam. To continue on these boys' badassery, they have absolutely no fear of pain and death. When old mate was getting sucked into the orb, which was not a Yulvath, he did not shoot his plasma pistol point blank in some desperate attempt to survive. He deliberately overloaded it and turned it into a mini grenade, willing to detonate a plasma bomb in his hand at point blank if it meant that he could potentially hurt the Xeno or save his squad. Obviously it turned out to be not the best idea, as the orb instantly reformed and he is now short one hand, but A+ for effort. Our boys in grey were then dragged by a genuine tentacle hentai monster through the warp and thrown into a sandy planet. After a quick tacky munt, old mate One Hand was back in action and ready to kick ass. It's not just their efficient mindset that makes the Retributors so deadly, it's also one of their deviations from the Codex Astartes. Their use of impulse squads, which are basically extremely versatile soldiers who can adapt to almost any situations, really sets them apart. The impulse squads are taught to fight as individuals, whilst also excelling in squad combat. Because of this, any Retributor that wants to be a sergeant or rank up must first serve in the Death Watch, which is basically a chapter of Marines from all different gene seeds and chapters, to learn how to coordinate individual Marines with vastly different tactics and training into a cohesive squad. If they can do that, then they can handle an impulse squad. The theory of the impulse squads was actually inspired by the Custodes. Each Custodes is a beast by himself, but can work terrifically in a squad by...
Y'all, bro, I'm so locked in on the actual trailer, bro. Bro, that trailer was hard, bro. Bro, cause he's still freezing as the knife is coming to him. Pause.
Leveraging their own unique set of abilities. Now, the issue with Homebrew or fan-made chapters is that they're not canon. It's hard to tell what is official fan canon of them and what is not. Obviously anything the creator produces is official fan canon, but further readings suggest that the original Retributors chapter slowly faded into obscurity before disappearing entirely after the old orb kidnapping incident. The reading would go on to say that Guilliman would learn of their disappearance upon his return, and then commission a new Primarchs chapter in their honour. When the new Primarchs arrived at the Retributors' last known location, they discovered evidence that the chapter was likely alive and well. Hence the chapter master rallied all those who saw this evidence to him, and he gave the rest of the Primarchs to a different chapter. He then demoted himself to captain and formed a new company of the Retributors, their goal likely to find the original Firstborn Marines. All of their ruthlessness, all of their tactical talent and bravery is nothing compared to their ultimate ability. The power to get absolutely
them boys aura farming heavy, boy.
Anyone interested in Warhammer. This man took a niche hobby of collecting overpriced plastic minifigurines based on a story involving a deified Skeletor and 4 evil-ass emotions that were left unchecked, and he brought it to millions of people, invoking so much awe and joy that hundreds of thousands of people would then have gone from there to learn more about Warhammer. I can guarantee there are people watching this video being immersed in the lore, maybe in the tabletop hobby, who came in because some legendary Kiwi animated a bunch of super soldiers kicking ass.
I came in from the video games. Maybe you guys did as well, man. That's pretty much the video. He was basically just talking about the actual the actual Astartes faction that was in the trailer, basically. But other than that, man, listen. Here's what I'm saying about this entire thing. I don't even know how bro made that, y'all. Seriously, I don't even know how bro even how do you even make something like that? Like, what type of software do you have to have to make that? Like, what type of PC? Let's get down to the nitty gritty, bro. What type of PC do you have to make that, bro? Yo, come on, man. His PC was working overtime when he was rendering that. There's no way. PC was working overtime, bro. Sweating. Bro, whole PC was sounding like 3 PS4s in 2025. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That PS4 you got, that's screaming for help. Bro, that's what his PC was sounding like. Yo, shout out to that guy. I don't even know the guy's name. Shout out to that guy. I know Gamesworkshop gave bro a big bag, bro. Nasty bag. Hundreds of millions. Comment down below, man. What do you guys think about this video? I'm going to see y'all next time out. Peace out, everybody.